Let's get it, MP. Every year, sure, that's going to be next year. That's not a hard beater. Yeah, okay, that one other user watch. Well, someone managed his house. But in fact, the only guy you weren't that high on was LeBron. He's gotten some good breaks, but I think his luck's going to run out.
I have a new objective for us.
Still much.
Shaking, MP.
Starting at center, 7 feet 1 inches, number 11, Ryan Hornets. At power forward, 6 feet 7, number 0, Mais. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 7, number 24, Brandon. The other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, campo. At the other guard position, 6 feet 7, number 1, melhor. Your Hornets head coach is Charles Lee. Fans, let's hear it for your Charlotte Hornets.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's MP in at the small forward spot. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that he's going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taking his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
Young with the steal. To the inside, MP. He was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you just come out flat and you can't turn it around.
Here is Miller. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
MP kicks to Johnson. MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
Now, here's Ball. A 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's MP, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here is Miller. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Ball against Young. Ball with the bucket. He's got 9.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Johnson outside. Pass to MP. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Back to Bridges. Over Johnson. Kept alive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's MP. And Young kicks to MP. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Daniels against Miller. Deep 2 from Ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. MP left side. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 3. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Out to the wing. Knebel wide open and he fires. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Pacers.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Dyson Daniels. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. The Hawks leading by 4. MP with a screen on Sexton. And here's MP for three. Trains the 3-pointer.
3 points.
MP's got his second bucket of the night.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Back to Ball. Count it, good. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. With the drive.
Oh, God damn it.
With the board.
Just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Here's Knipple. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
Both free throws good from Bridges. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Indiana. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at Atlanta, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
There's Paul with the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
The Hawks again can't hit.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Young outside.
Green
outside. Young's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Knipple. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And Ball gets double teamed. The open look here for Sexton. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Leading by 5. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Hornets. James comes in for Ball. Then for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu, and Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Young. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. MP.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Bridges deciding where to go with it.
Very good.
First layup and pops it in.
And with that basket, he's able to win a 2-0 run by the Hawks.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top. They lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And thank
Substitution on the board.
Hornets trail by 10. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. So that's the Hornets 5. Back to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. MP right side. And MP throws it down.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Ball from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
There's the screen. There's Ball with the three, and it's MP with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Young shot is good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Ball up top, defended by Young. Out to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points, and we'll be right back after this.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Hornets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's MP in at the three.
If Young gets in the zone like this, you are in for a long night defensively because he's going to keep coming at you.
Johnson against Bridges. Right side, Ball. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Ball. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's Young on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Knipple. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about it.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Ball from long range. And a great assist got 3 assists in the game. Pass to MP. Takes the 3. MP drills the 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Outside ball. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young taking his time here. On the wing, MP.
Perfect.
The shot's good. MP's got 23 points.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Back to ball. Pass to Knippel. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Young outside. Fires from deep. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's what he does every night. He stretches the floor. Trae Young at his best.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to MP. Inside, here's Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Charlotte moving it around. Ball with it, out guarded by Porzingis.
Oh, not again.
And the layup is good. He's got 7.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
The Hawks leading by 14. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Knippel. Lets it go from 14. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. MP outside. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. Back to Porzingis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Bridges. 10 points for him. Outside, ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bridges outside. Back to ball. To end the run. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Pass to Johnson. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. Driving in. And the dunk by MP.
It's a nice take by he. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
Here's Ball. 27 points for him. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And the shot is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Charlotte calls timeout. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in. Outside, ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Sexton. Ball from long range. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Traps in the tray. Ball's got 13 points in the second half.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
MP sets the screen for Young. And here's MP for three. Jackson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. There's a screen. And it's the Hornets another 3.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP outside. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Bridges outside. Headed by Porzingis. Outside, Sexton. Offline with his 3. The Hawks shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Outside, Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Young from outside. Hornets with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark. MP with it. And there's the drive. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's Atlanta in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances. Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. And MP subbed in for Dyson Daniels. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. MP looking around. Reza Shea in the corner. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Sexton is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's James. Then it's Bridges. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. MP against James. Rizachet wide open. The three-pointer no good. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to MP. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all.
Green Giants
drills the three-pointer.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. Here's James from downtown.
Incredible recognition and effort from MP. He deserved to come up with that block.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Salon's checked in, and it's Knipple in for James. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that one hits back iron.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Miller inside, guarded by Rizachet. And that one good.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And a wide open look for MP.
Green Giants.
And the free ball is good.
3 points.
MP's got 38 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Ball kicks to Miller. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Here's MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Outside ball. A 3 ball. Newell pulls it in. MP outside. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Alexander Walker finds MP. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Count that one. And that's 13 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
are unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Miller. To the middle. Here's Knipple. Bridges for three. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP kicks to Okongwu. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Rizichet, covered by Miller, and it's Rizichet missing. The Hornets shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this is going to end up as
and as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
When everything's working in harmony, success looks like the most natural thing in the world. But this team works hard, and that's how we make it look so easy.
Certainly do. Thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm